Hey y'all, it's Queen of O'Hara. Welcome back. Good to see everyone again. Tonight we are doing the recap of season 8. This is going to be the final season of Iyanla Fix My Life. All right. So, if you are a fan of Miss Van Zet, then you might be upset that the series is coming to an end. And if you're not, I guess you don't care one way or the other. So, on this episode, she had a woman that was on there previously, um, Lisa Raye Mccoy. And to be honest, I don't remember her being on there before. And I did not know who she was. I had to Google it. She's an actress and she's been married to a couple of famous people. And now she has a furniture and a jeans line and home decor, that goes back to be your brand. So, um, where do we start? Well, she had been on the show previously, and obviously, Iyanla was unable to fix her life, and she decided to come on again. I just want to say this. Of course, we all know everything that I say here is my thoughts and opinions, and that's all they are. So feel free to disagree. So, but I often wonder when these stars go on this show, you really have to wonder, is it just a publicity stunt or are they truly seeking help? Right? Does anybody else feel that way? Please leave me a comment and let me know. I can't be the only person. And also, um, DMX had been on this show previously. Who remembers that? Right? And DMX had also been on Dr. Phil. But I think he probably truly did want to fix his life. But I'm just saying, I think in a lot of instances, the people that decide to come on this show, I really, really question um, how much they truly want help and how much it's just a publicity stunt. Everybody trying to stretch out that 15 minutes of fame, right? So instead of doing something with their brand, they gonna just, go do the easy road. So the Lisa Raye had been on previously and had dealt with issues with her mother and her daughter, and also, okay, fun fact, her sister is Da Brat, the rapper. Um, so, and she's fighting with everybody. She's fighting with all these women in her family. So, of course, I don't think it takes a therapist or a best-selling author, as the beloved Iyanla is, but I don't think it takes one of those to figure out if you fucking fighting with everybody everywhere you go, the common denominator is you. It might be you, girl. You might have a problem. If there is drama and turmoil and everybody is trying to fight you, it might be you. Okay. So I'm not a therapist. I'm not. I've had a lot of therapy. Thank you. But I'm not a therapist. So please, if you think this may be you, seek your own mental professional help. Okay. Or just binge episodes of Iyanla. Now, Iyanla loves a good prop to get her point across. Um, what my husband's favorite episode of Iyanla, she had the gentleman do stuff with concrete blocks. So he brings that up a lot. Well, this episode, she had a little theme going, and it was the valleys that you go through to get to the mountaintop, to get your to get on your throne, to get your crown. which I'm all about. And it was a beautiful crown, and they carried the crown around on a pillow, and it was a nice looking crown. And maybe one day I will bring my crown out and let everyone see it. But this was a very respectable crown. But she says she was not going to crown um, Lisa Raye. She was going to wait until she done her work and crowned herself. So amazingly, it only took this woman one night in the mansion, and she had a complete turnaround because the day before, Yolanda had given her a little test of how would you rate yourself on these things, and out of 1 to 5, 5 being, you have no problem with it, you're perfect, 4 being you're almost, can do it, so on and so forth. And the woman gave herself a 4 in everything. Well, if you're scoring yourself a 4, then why are you needing therapy? You seem if you're scoring a 4, you got your shit together, girl. Like, that's, we'll just say like a B. Anyway, so after she scored herself a 4 on everything, that she ain't got no problems, she has patience, she has all these things that she obviously does not have, or she would not be here. Um, yeah, Miss Van Zant just told her about herself. She was kind of like, the lights are home, but nobody is home. I loved that. I thought that was hilarious. But she was telling her that, that she was very cold, and she seemed to think too much in her responses instead of just saying how she felt. It took her too long to come up with how she felt. So it seemed fake and rehearsed, like everything was a acting gig. So, I mean, I love seeing somebody get told about themselves. I mean, I can't really disagree with anything that she said on this. So she had all these steps, so it was a staircase, and she had them labeled different valleys that Lisa Raye was going to have to deal with and go through in order to get to her crown, and the throne represented her heart. Okay, so go with me here, work with me. So each of these steps, she had different um little signs on, and it was the valley of understanding, the valley of courage, the valley of non-resistance, and then there was the valley of OPP. Now, if you are my age, OPP for you probably brings up the song Naughty by Nature, right? Isn't that his? Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, are you down with OP? Where are we going, Yolanda? Where are you taking us? Where are you taking us? We're supposed to be taking the high road, and this is so on this episode, in this situation, OPP stood for other people's problems and other people's purposes. Okay. So, well, you got our attention on that one. And then for the remaining of the episode, of course, I had the song going through my head, and I'm sure everybody else did too. So, just so you know, got to be careful with acronyms, right? Isn't that what it's called? Acronyms? Um, so Ilana tells her about herself, and then they do some exercises and work through some things. So Lisa Raye's, she had been a daddy's girl, and daddy had been a cheater. It sounded like daddy had a whole family on the other side of town, because they were saying something about the daughter of the woman went to the same school that she graduated from. And so it sounded like daddy had a whole family on the other side of town. And also, uh, she was talking about how her dad was in a wheelchair. So, good for you. Don't let a disability get you down from being, whatever kind of manho you want to be. Good for you. Keep on trucking. Right. So, yeah. So Yolanda convinces her that basically all her problems with her daughter and her mother and her sister, Debrat, stems from her watching her dad be a cheater and kind of, degrade her mother in that way and be disrespectful. And so she thinks it's okay for people to do the same for her and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. Some things that Yolanda said, I agreed with her. Some of the things I'm thinking that's a little bit of a far stretch, but um one night in the mansion doing her work, and the next day she had a completely different attitude. It was like um Lisa Raye had a come to Jesus in that mansion overnight. So the next day she was talking a different talk and walking a different walk. So it was a miracle. When it did the little follow up stream later, it didn't necessarily sound like anything had changed in her life, but it was, you know, um, she was telling her that how she wasn't present and she was fake and everything was reversed. And they played this little game where she was asking her, "Are you aware of these patterns?" And it's kind of like you just think of every um, bad decision that you've made over and over again, and someone asking you, and then you have a paddle. Yes, no. Do you know that you're fucked up about that? Yes. Yeah, but she did answer yes to all of them. So that was, maybe, I don't know, maybe she just did need to be told about herself. Maybe that was enough for her to start thinking about things differently. I don't know. I mean, I guess sometimes that's what everybody needs. You just need a swift kick in the ass and some stairs to get to the crown, and, you know, all's better. I don't know. We need to look into this. We need to look into this. But I don't know. It wasn't one of my uh more favorite. Wasn't one of my more favorite episodes of Yolana. And I'm not sure who's coming up on the rest of the season, but I do hope that it kind of gets a little bit better because I've seen better work, seen better props, seen better props. So I don't know. Let's just hope that it's something a little bit more exciting. I don't know. Did you like the episode? Did you watch it? Please feel free to leave me a comment below if you did. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell so you're always notified when the queen uploads. I don't upload them. We all know the man upstairs does that. But when a new video gets uploaded, and you know, I am doing a contest. So every time you leave a comment on a different video, I'm going to put your name in this jar. Okay. And so one comment per video, get your name in the jar. And then when we get to 100 subscribers, I am going to draw a name out of the jar. So I need you to help me come up with what a great prize would be. Um, Last video, I had a Queen of O'Hara t-shirt on. We could do that. We could do a candle from Cherry Valley Candle Company out of Watertown, Tennessee. I also have another friend that she made this shirt, and her link will be underneath this video. We could do a shirt from her. So just let me know. An Amazon gift card. I don't know. Let's decide this week what you would like for a prize to be. You can leave me a comment under the discussion section of my channel or underneath this video, and let me know what you think a good prize is. So, I love prizes. I like free stuff. Let me know what free stuff you want. I think that's everything that I can think of right now. It was so good seeing everybody again. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be posting the recap of Seeking Sister Wives, so make sure you check that out. Everybody wants to quarantine with Cody, so I'm sure you want to hear all about it. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the day, and remember, do something kind for yourself and do something kind for someone else. I'm laughing because I can't remember if I say kind or nice, but just be a good person, right? Have a great day. See you next time.